Huh. Is it me or is something off? Huh. Oh, who the hell just broke into my house? Oh my god. A libtard zombie. Groovy. Okay, let's see for my inventory and see what's good for zombie killing. No. Ooh. No. Praise be John Browning. But no. Ooh. No. Meh. One day, but not today. No. One day, but no. Sam! I got a shotgun! Oh, hello, zombie. I got a friend for you to meet. His name's Mr. 12 Gauge. If you can't kill a zombie in 3 shots, you're doing something wrong. And I know a lot of you are probably saying, but wait a minute, how about the double kill? It's a motherfucking shotgun! Dumbass? Shit. The shotgun, the universal translator, the equalizer, the jackhammer, sledgehammer, and boomstick! The shotgun has gone by many names over the years, and let me tell you now, it's also gone by much evolutions. However, the Fabarm STF12 is actually the newest of Italian shotguns, coming out of Italy. Bellissimo. And it is chambered in 12 gauge, and is actually marketed to not only be a civilian shotgun, but is also marketed to be a military and law enforcement shotgun. Just like the Benelli, of course, it's trying to replace the tried and true and proven Spaz 12.
You serious?
Really, motherfucker? Really? You want to try to replace that? So the question is, does the airsoft variant, primarily the tri-shot variant by BO Manufacturing and Fabarm themselves, live up to the actual real deal? Let's dig in and find out, shall we? Now, of course, we can't talk about the gun itself without talking about the packaging. The packaging is actually pretty slick. Like, that is some slick packaging, trying to mirror the shotgun itself in its own way. Not only that, but it has the STF12, airsoft gun, spring operated, what have you, the BO Manufacturing along with the Fabarm logo. This is a fully licensed shotgun, and it actually shows you the many variants you get out of this. Hell, the manual itself that you get, which, once again, slick packaging, by the way, slick presentation, shows the many variations you get. You get the breacher, you get the CQB, and you get the full length, which is what I opt for myself because I like a full-length shotgun. Doesn't matter if it's the Benelli, the STF12 is the only exception, of course. But if I try to go for something that isn't the STF12, I usually try to go for full length myself. And just like the real, well, before I even get to the real steel itself, let me tell you now, this is probably familiar. It's because this is the same shotgun in Rainbow Six Siege, as well as another video game called Warface. Yes, the shotgun is in Warface. It's fucking amazing. As to movies, not so much. I have not yet seen this shotgun in movies yet, but you guys in the comments section might be able to correct me. And I'd like to know. But what's funny is that this is not an old design. This is a very recent design of 2013 being introduced, and here we are, let's see, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 6 years later, and we're actually somewhat impressed for Airsoft. And we are getting a CO2 variant of this bad boy from, well, VFC. And it's going to be an affordable it's going to be an affordable one too, just like the Tri-Shot. The Tri-Shot itself actually comes at $68, which is rather impressive to say the least for a Tri-Shot, because our Tri-Shots go a little bit above or a little bit below. The most expensive Tri-Shot I've ever seen is one by UTG, which was around $80. And that came with a lot of bells and whistles and was just an overglorified Benelli. But that's just my opinion, mind you. But what about this one? Well, it's all polymer, and I'm actually impressed. They actually have all the correct markings on it that you would find in the real steel. The heat shield itself has the markings. The foregrip itself is actually textured really good, although my hand still slips on it. Granted, not the best grip in the world. It also has this texturing up here for when you have that aggressive grip up here on the front of it for when you're priming it. Now, a little issue with this shotgun I found, or at least with Tri-Shots in general, is the first time it won't prime, but the second time you do prime it, it does lock, and you get about 6 shots. And you're going to see that in the shooting footage with the zombie target, of course, that I'll have. Why a zombie target, you may ask? It's a shotgun. Why wouldn't there be a zombie target? I'm just saying. Besides the gun itself, you do get 2 shells, although one of them is lost on my floor somewhere. I'll have to find it. But you do get a slick Tri-Shot shotgun shell, which is compatible with Tokumarui, SEMA, and other Tri-Shot shotgun shells anyway. Now, what I do like about this is that this thing actually has a really nice drop free. And what I mean by that is this. And I'm going to hold my hand here. When you run out, you can drop it like that. That's pretty damn quick, ain't it? And quickly grab your next shell. Oh, found the next shell. Found the other shell, so I can actually do this correctly. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, let's try that again, shall we, folks? Basically, you know you're on your 10th prime. You grab the other shell. You fire the 10th prime. Do it like this. Quickly. Load the next shell. Do that. You're on the next prime. Boom, like that. That's actually really impressive, that it's able to knock those shells pretty good. Now, what I do like about this particular one, and what I love about the Fabarm, especially this Tri-Shot version, well, you do get some pretty wicked optics. You do get the front and rear fiber optic, which are adjustable which the rear one is adjustable for windage and elevation. The front one is fixed, but it's one of those things. And I do like this. Now, the one thing that's all across the other shotguns is the modularity. You can replace the pistol grip and the buttstock. You can replace the barrel. I'm not joking on that, people. You can replace the barrel. You can replace a lot of the outside furniture, but internally, you can't exactly do much with that. Now, I'm not going to lie. This shotgun is just beautiful. I mean, I do love it. And let's face it, it's a wicked shotgun. I mean, hell, it's not like someone's going to do a montage of how awesome this shotgun is in real life. And totally someone's not going to do it with the inclusion of the video game and the Airsoft variant, the CO2 exactly. And totally someone isn't going to do it to, oh, say, over to 1812. tell you, well, I'm not a stinker, but I'm pretty fucking awesome. Let's face it, guys. This gun is really awesome. The airsoft variant is really awesome. But you're probably asking, Al, what are the drawbacks? One of them has to be this. While, yes, the monolithic rail is removable, the middle portion right here is not, causing the integrated rear and front sight on the actual gun itself to be obscured, so you can't exactly use them. Granted, it's a shotgun, but I know people who do use iron sights on shotguns. I know, crazy, right? Not only that, but you cannot move this. You have to actually completely Dremel out here and here on the holes for this to actually, well, pull it off. That's how you can actually move the front sling point, which even then the front sling point is made of plastic and is so weak. Even the rear one's made polymer and so weak, that, or not as weak, but I am afraid they might break on you. So I'd recommend you use your actual sling attachments to actually attach to the gun itself, to the actual body itself. Another thing that I have an issue with has to be just the front here. Yes, they have screwed on the front grip here with basic screws, but they could have actually they could have done better. And I know other shotguns that have actual metal rails on them that are actually really good. So for those of you who want to put a foregrip on this to have that nice, beautiful foregrip action, you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get a straight foregrip. You can probably get away with an angle foregrip and just grip it like this so you can actually have that. But even then, I'm very wary of how it actually would be. And while, yes, everything here is extremely modular, such as the safety, the actual release, the trigger, everything is within reach, I'm just afraid that the shotgun itself is not exactly the best. Now, it is going to be a little bit stiff, still is kind of stiff out of the box. And believe me, that's about it. Those are all the gripes I personally have found. And honestly, that's about it. Like, I wish there were more gripes about this, but no, this is actually a really well-built shotgun. Well, yes, a few minor issues here and there, but granted, this is just the first batch of them. I know by batch 2 or 3, we're probably going to see a lot of fixes and a lot of updates, but even then, it's still a really good shotgun. So, enough of my gabbing, let's get to the chronograph, let's get to the chrono, and the range, and see how this gun performs. Now, I am using Black Ops Ignite .2s with this, so this should be interesting results, more or less. 280. 174. 235. 293. And 281. So we are getting under 300 FPS, and that's not bad. It really isn't. But granted, that's 3 BBs at once. So if we were to actually... Well, I'm going to let you guys do the math in the comments section. If 3 BBs at once is getting about 280 under 300 FPS, what would 1 BB be? I'm going to leave it to you guys. And let's get to the range, shall we? Okay? Okay. So here we are at the range again, and sad to say, one of my good buddies, Bob, has been infected by the liberal virus. Yes, Bob the Butcher, sad to say, has been turned into a liberal. A libtard zombie whose only quest is to go after brains of intelligence to try and compensate for the lack of intelligence that he has now that he's a liberal. So, we're going to see the groupings and really the range. I mean, let's face it, it's a shotgun. And really, for those of you who think I'm going to go range-wise with a shotgun, all I have to say is this. It's a shotgun. It's not a slug gun, it's a shotgun. Shotgun. It ain't exactly accurate beyond 100 feet. It's meant to just point and click. It's meant to destroy the brains of zombies. But I've got on long enough. Let's go ahead, take care of Bob out there with a nice little shell of freedom, shall we? Also, for those of you who don't know why I'm not having an optic on here, again, it's a shotgun. I'm going to use the iron sights that it provides. I mean, yeah, there are extra iron sights under the Picatinny rail, but come on. Fiber optics. What can you go wrong with fiber optics? Okay? Still a harm prime, by the way. Yeah, no, that just destroyed the zombie's face. Also, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well now, if that just did that, which, oh yeah, 6 shots. Let's go ahead and go and see how our friend Bob is doing after that nice little pepper spray to the face. Yeah, no, I say he's dead. Yeah. I say he's dead. However, as any good zombie movie has taught us, we have to double tap, just to be sure, and I'm going to show you the devastating firepower of slam fire on a tri-shot shotgun, or at least any shotgun for that matter, in airsoft. Let's see it in action. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna take a bit to get the prime down, but I can already see where this is, where the final verdict's going, guys. Let's get back inside to the studio and, well, let's see what we can get from this, shall we? Okay? Okay. Also, shotgun! At the end of the day, it's a tri-shot shotgun. It's inexpensive, it's well within the common man's budget, and the fact that it gives you 2 30-round shells, it's just really good. And the fact that we are getting a CO2 variant very soon by VFC that is also going to be within the common man's budget is also really awesome. I love shotguns. Have I not made that clear enough? Have I not made that southernly clear enough that I am a proud supporter of boomsticks? But even then, this gun here, what could they have fixed? Well, if they do make an update to this, and I'm hoping very soon, replace the plastic rail with a metal rail with very good secured screws. Make this like, well, the one you're actually making, where you can actually unscrew this, lift it, and actually pull off the entire monolithic rail off this instead of having to remove a ton of screws off it. Make the buttstock foldable. Give us a folding buttstock. Give the tri-shot shotgun users the actual usability and same modularity, a little more modularity than what we've got right here, as the VFC model that's coming out. There's got to be competition, so why not give us that competition? Come on. Either way, believe me, I wish I could say more, but the shotgun itself is really good. The rubberized buttstock's great. It digs into you. The actual cheek well here is really comfortable. The sights themselves are amazing, giving you actual quick target acquisition. Everything about this shotgun just speaks that Italian perfection. But I just can't think of anything wrong with the gun. I mean, maybe lower the price tag a bit to $50, because that's where I see this gun at. $50, $60 at the most. But then, at the end of the day, it doesn't get my highest score. It really doesn't. But it does get a solid 8 out of 10. And it's a good buy. At $68 for the offerings they give you, the speed loader, the unjamming rod, the awesome manual, even though it uses the Bonelli, all the way to the 2 shotgun shells that you get, and the slick packaging as well. I'm not gonna lie, if you go with this or the 2-tone version, I can assure you nothing can be wrong. And let's face it, you can't go wrong with a shotgun. I mean, it's a shotgun! Come on! Anyway. Thank you all for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, and See you all next time. Later.